What's going on, guys? Now, I'll say straight off the bat, it's absolutely imperative that we train in a way that is fun and exciting and engaging for us. But that being said, surely there must be a little bit of science to substantiate what actually might be the best training split, right? Is it a split routine or a bro split? Is it push-pull legs? Is it upper-lower? Is it high-frequency full body work? Let's find out. What's going on, team? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jim Galvin, and on this channel, we cover all things training, nutrition, biohacking, and ancestral living to help cut through the fluff of the fitness industry and help share with you guys what you need to do based on your individual biology to improve your performance, your health, and your physique. And today, I want to delve into one of the most controversial topics ever. What is the most effective training split? Now, I'll say straight off the bat that I'm a massive believer that each one of us as individuals should train in a way that we enjoy the most. Journey over destination. I know it's a cliche, guys, but maybe it's a cliche for a reason, right? If you're a busy working person, you have other stuff going on in life, you've got friends that you want to commit to spending time with socially, you've got family that you want to spend time with, you've got work maybe, some of us actually have to have jobs, then in that case, if that is the situation for you in your life, there is no point doing a training routine that you don't enjoy for the sake of getting an extra 0.5%, either strength or aesthetic improvement. Because the likelihood is, with aesthetics especially as an example, you're the only one that's going to notice the difference anyway. No one else is going to see any change. There is no point getting to a stage where we can either say to ourselves or our friends, yeah, I used to love my gym routine actually. The whole purpose of training is that it's supposed to be fun. Yes, there is an end result that we want, but there is no need to make the process torturous. But enough of that, let's do a deep dive into the science of what might be the most effective training split. Let's get cracking, shall we? If you do love your typical bro split of chest day, shoulder day, leg day, arm day, whatever, if that's what you enjoy, then by all means keep doing that. But for those of you that are watching now that would love pretty much any split, but you just want to improve, then there are a couple of things about either upper, lower, or push-pull legs that I want to share with you now that might suggest they might be a better option for recreational athletes and bodybuilders. The first one is something called junk volume, and this is a term that is related to a physiological principle when it comes to hypertrophy, depending on how you pronounce it, basically muscle building. And basically, it suggests that there is an ideal amount of volume and more is not always better. So listen in now, guys. The prevailing model and the prevailing data at the moment suggests that anywhere between 10 to 20 tough working sets per week. I'll say that again. Tough working sets per week per muscle group is the optimal. Beyond that, up to about 30, so between 20 and 30, if you're doing 25 tough working sets per muscle group, say on chest, you are not getting any extra benefit for those extra sets. Literally no extra benefit at all. And then the scary thing is beyond that, beyond 30 tough working sets per muscle group per week, it actually starts to become detrimental. So the benefit curve goes something like this, basically between 10 and 20 sets, tough working sets per week per muscle group. That's where it peaks. Beyond that 20 mark, you literally extra work you're putting in, but you're not getting any extra benefit. And then by the time it gets to 30, it actually starts to become detrimental to your muscle growth. Secondly, swinging the other way in terms of time, there's this. The ideal time window between hitting each body part, again, this is a huge question because the answer to this question might dictate what is the most effective training split, is not 7 days. The ideal recovery time between hitting each body part is less than 7 days. It's around about 2 to 3 for muscular growth, for system repair, for chipping away at your body's ability to recover is, again, a hell of a lot less than a week. It's around about 48 to 72 hours, which again might suggest that a typical bro split of having a typical body part hit per session throughout the course of the week, and then you might not hit shoulders as an example if that's what you do on a Wednesday. If you're not hitting them again until the next Wednesday, that 7-day gap between stimulus on your shoulders is just too long. Also at the other end of the spectrum, if you're looking at like a high frequency full body program where basically every body part is hit every day, you might not want to obliterate every single thing every day because it's only got 24 hours to rest, right? So 24 hours might not be enough. 7 days is too much. So upper, lower, or push-pull legs, where you've got that 48 to 72 hour split between the times that you hit each body part, it just suggests that those two in the middle might be the most effective. According to these two principles that we've just looked at now, either upper, lower, which I'm a big fan of, or push-pull legs, which I have done a few times, but I'm not as much of a fan of it, is probably the most effective system. But you might be watching this now and be like, well, that's all well and good, Jim, but what if I want to maintain a level of conditioning as well as aesthetics and muscle growth and strength? What if I want to do all the kind of the recreational bodybuilding stuff? What if I want to maintain a level of fitness as well? How the hell do I interweave all of these together? Guys, chill out. I'm obviously just getting to it. To answer that question, there are two different options. You can either implement a conditioning component, as an example, at the end of every single session. So if you're doing upper lower, you could have your upper body day and then finish off with a little sprint medley conditioning section that lasts anywhere between kind of 3 and 8 minutes. Lower body day, do exactly the same. Wednesday, day off. Thursday, upper body conditioning again. Friday, lower body conditioning again. And then either one day off or the weekend off. That is one option for you. And the other option, which is the way that I happen to be doing things at the moment, is to have an upper body day and then a lower body day and then a conditioning day, before I then have day 4 off and then repeat that 3-day cycle. Every single one of these possibilities, guys, I promise you I've tried in the last 10 to 15 years, and this one at the moment, upper, lower conditioning, is the one that for me allows me to make sure that I still remain mobile and functional and strong and still quick. So for someone who wants to maintain a balance of all of those components of fitness and energy, that seems to be the best one for me. And in the spirit of wanting to maintain all of these components, having my background coming from sprinting, long jumping and bobsleigh, which are all extremely high power output events, one of the things that I've been really, really happy about over the last year is developing an ability to both improve strength and power at the same time. With a physiological principle called PAP, post-activation potentiation, you can develop both strength and power at the same time within one session, which is very, very, very good for saving time. And also just feeling powerful and feeling quick is an amazing way to go through life, as opposed to feeling strong, but heavy and slow. So if you did enjoy today's video, please click on this link right here to watch that video about PAP training immediately. As always, beautiful team, stay strong, stay healthy, stay awesome. Peace out for now, and I'll see you on the next one.